Ladies and gentlemen, imagine this, a concert so grand, so powerful, that it feels as if the entire universe has started to sing. That's not a metaphor, that's how Gustav Mahler once described his monumental Symphony No. 8. And just last night, in Copenhagen's magnificent DR Concerthuset, that very vision came to life, as King Frederik and Queen Mary joined hundreds of musicians and thousands of hearts to celebrate 100 years of the DR Symphony Orchestra. It was a night built not just on music, but on history, tradition, and emotion. For a century now, the DR Symphony Orchestra has been the beating heart of Denmark's musical life, carrying the country's sound across radio, television, and now streaming. And to celebrate their centenary, they chose nothing less than Mahler's Symphony of 1000, a work so immense it takes your breath away before the first note even sounds. Picture this, over 120 musicians on stage. Behind them, a vast chorus of voices, the DR Concert Choir, the BBC Singers, and the Copenhagen Boys Choir, all joining together. The lights dim, Fabio Luisi, the chief conductor, raises his hands, and then, that opening cry, Veni, Creator Spiritus, erupts like a wave of creation. Every inch of the hall vibrated. Every seat, every listener, seemed caught up in something greater than themselves. It was more than a performance, it was an awakening, a celebration of sound itself. And there, seated among the audience, were their Majesties, King Frederik and Queen Mary. The Queen received a small bouquet from a child of the DR Boys Choir before the concert, a tender, quiet moment that beautifully contrasted the thunder of Mahler's symphony that would follow. Throughout the performance, both the King and Queen were fully immersed, smiling, listening, and at times visibly moved. When the final chord faded, the entire audience rose to their feet in a standing ovation that seemed to last forever. It was Denmark applauding not just its orchestra, but a century of creativity, unity, and national pride. After the concert, in the royal room, the Kongevarel said, King Frederik and Queen Mary met the maestro himself, Fabio Luisi. It was a meeting of respect, a royal couple who deeply value art, and a conductor who has led the DR Symphony Orchestra into a new era of excellence. This wasn't just an evening of music. It was a reminder of what great art can do, how it can connect us across generations, across languages, even across centuries. Mahler's music, written more than 100 years ago, still reaches directly into the human spirit. And in that hall, it felt as if time itself stood still, Denmark's past, present, and future joined together in one unforgettable song. So, when Mahler said, "Imagine that the whole universe erupted into song," perhaps he wasn't imagining at all. Because on that special night in Copenhagen, with King Frederik, Queen Mary, and hundreds of musicians filling the Concerthuset, the universe truly did sing, in harmony, in beauty, and in celebration of 100 years of Denmark's musical soul. And as the applause echoed through the hall, one couldn't help but think, if this is what 100 years sounds like, then the next 100 will be nothing short of extraordinary. Thanks for watching, please like, share and subscribe my channel.